go here. Okay, we're doing What If Deku Was Cuphead.
Yes, Queen.
And this is my cousin with me.
Hi.
Okay. In this What If, people do know about the devil, and some people quirks are based off of objects and animals, plants and stuff, but it's not unordinary. People do know about the devil's casino, but they think it's just a name. But those who know that it's the devil himself that runs the place, they go to make deals and gamble for fun and try to get closer to the devil, but always fails. UA is a college. Izuku and his brother, whose name is Izuna, are dropped off at the casino, and the devil finds them. They have white hair and red and blue eyes, not demonstrated in this. This makes better. White hair, red and blue eyes, and they both have a diamond earring. A diamond earring that is red and blue. They have...
And then one's a diamond.
Sapphire. Ruby and sapphire.
Which one? Ruby or sapphire?
Both. Either one.
Why you gotta be so angry at me? I'm so offended.
We're recording.
I know. Then...
Okay, they have opposite colors. So Mugman would have red, or Izuna would have red, and Izuku would have blue. Devil and Dice take them in as disciples, and over the years they see them as their sons. The devil takes care of Izuku and Izuna, and Dice acts like a mother for the two boys because of his motherly love, and scolded the heck out of Devil for holding them by their ankle by their ankle when they were babies.
Illegal. Okay,
I don't think that's illegal.
Baby abuse
But
is illegal.
I guess. When the twins are 5, the devil tells them what he does and who he is and why. Izuku says in his analogy of this, if you punish the bad people, then doesn't that make you the good guy? Sure, you're evil, but you only do that because they don't hold their end of the deal. And I think that would make anyone mad. Devil pats him on the head and says, "You're a good kid, but I am selfish." Izuku then says, "If you're selfish, you would have left me and Izuna." Izuna chimes in and says, "Yeah." They both hug him, and he cries a bit but wipes them away and hugs them. Izuku is rash and has a hard time conveying his feelings to other people, minus his brother. Izuna is logical and shy when he's embarrassed, and he only gets mad when it's serious or it's Izuku being stupid. Izuku is dumb and smart at the same time. Izuku and Izuna wear blue and red to distinguish themselves from the others, since people do get confused. They do find each other annoying at times, but they love each other. Izuku and Izuna wanted to be closer to the devil, so they wanted to become demons, or at least half. Devil was a bit skeptical, but after 3 months, they become half demon. And they do have horns and tails and wings, but they don't show them when they're in the casino or outside, and don't really use them. They do collect debtors' souls, and they do have finger guns, the axes, the straws, but they work as designed too. Over the years of collecting, he has had experience driving a car, a plane, aiming practice, and they are made of porcelain in the same way to skin, as it works as the same way as skin, but harder than the actual porcelain itself in the real world. They both know how to do magic tricks with cards. The devil both gave them one eye that belonged to a demon, which is their left eye. Eyes that glow purple. They both love working at the casino, helping out the staff. One of the missions was to reap a soul of Aiko Yamada, or Yamada. Izuku says, Akio Yamada? Isn't she famous, Izuna? Izuna says, yeah, well, what did she wish for anyway? Izuku says, let me look. It says that she wished to be famous and to have an amazing quirk, and she wanted her parents' company. Izuna says, when I say company, I mean like the actual like business company. Izuna says, that's pretty selfish if you ask me. Izuku says, I mean, I guess. Well, let me see where she lives. She lives in Muse Resort and Spa, but she's currently at a party. Izuna says, okay, we should probably disguise ourselves and extract the debtor's soul. Quick mention. This is going to be a long one. Okay, let me just get comfortable. Sorry. What? Okay, let me just move some things around. There we go. Okay, we're good. Totally. When you make a deal with the devil and get your soul reaped, you don't really die. You go in this death-like state, which after the devil gets your soul, you die, but you stay conscious in the contract paper until the devil decides to burn it or use it. Also, Izuku and Izuna has to kill them and kill a mortal to get the soul. The soul will then separate with the body and go into the contract paper. Okay. Izuku and Izuna enter the party and they look nice. Let me show you what they're wearing. They're wearing this. And I love how it's like the pose from Panty and Stocking. If you're old enough to know that. Old enough to know what the show's about.
If you're under 10, don't watch it.
You shouldn't. Okay. Okay, let's see. They do change their appearance, so they had hang out with some friends of hers. Izuku introduced himself and says, hello, you must be Miss Yamada. It's nice to meet you. My name is Izaki Ito. Izuna says, hello, I'm Inozaki Ito, and I'm his brother. She says, oh, it's nice to meet you too. Are you famous? Rich? Izuku says, we are rich but not well known. Let's just say it's underground. She says, oh, okay. They talk for a while, and before she has a crush on Izuku, and she flirts with him. And he gives some hints that he likes her, and she sees that. Izuku then leads her to the roof and leans in for a kiss, but then shoots her with his finger gun. And says, sorry, but I'm not falling in love with someone who's in debt. She says, what do you mean? Wait, how? Izuku says, don't make a contract with the devil. It's not going to turn out pretty. Izuna comes out and holds the contract, and her body glows yellow. And the soul goes into the contract, and the contract also glows a golden yellow. They then walk out the party and return to the casino to hand it to the devil. The news comes up the next day about Akio Yamada's death at the party, and about 2 odd men at the party too, but no one seemed to remember what they looked like. As they got older, they got used to smelling Mr. Weasley's smell of cigarettes and the taste of alcohol. Izuku one day was stupid enough to down a whole bottle of Hell's alcohol that would normally kill a mortal, but he didn't die. And that scared the living hell out of Devil and Dice. And now they make jokes how he's immortal. Izuna tried to calculate how he's mortal, but failed. Izuku and Izuna always do things together, even if it's small. They are assigned to go to school, since they can't be there forever. So yeah, they go to a high school for the first time in their lives. They were homeschooled by Dice and some other employees in the casino. They go to school and they make their uniforms better, of course. They are the same but cooler, and there's no rule that they couldn't change the uniform, at least a little bit. Izuku and Izuna walks in the classroom and everyone is in awe because they look awesome. Izuku goes up and says, "Hi, my name is Izuku Akuma, and my twin brother." Then Izuna chimes in and says, "I'm Izuku Akuma. Nice to meet you." They sit down and Izuku's bored, but still listening, but looks out the window in boredom. Izuna smacks Izuku on the head and he whispers, "What the fuck, Izuna?" Izuna says, "Pay attention." Izuku pouts and looks at the teacher, still with a bored look. After school, Izuku stretches and says, "That was so boring." Izuna says, "I know we already learned this, but you still need to pay attention." Izuku says, "Fine." He groans and then they walk out of school. The next few months they run into Dice after school running errands, and they say in unison,
Okay.
2, 3.
Hi, King Dice.
Okay. Dice looks at them and smiles and says, "You two better not be getting into trouble." Izuna says, "That's more of Izuku's touche. And why would I get myself into trouble?" Dice says, "You're always the one who helps him and also gets in trouble, but also tries to avoid it, so I can at least trust you a little bit." Izuna says, "You're right." Dice says, "Well, get home before I'm making dinner. If Devil tries to make anything, call me." They say okay, and they go in the direction of the casino. But then someone says, "Kids, I think you're going in the wrong direction. This is the direction to the casino." Izuku says, "Yeah, we know, idiot." Izuna then says, "And you shouldn't be interfering with other people's businesses," and Izuku, "That's rude." They then start in the direction of the casino, but is interrupted by the same guy. "Hey, that wasn't the right way to talk to an adult." He tries to pull something out of his pocket, and they see this, and they run, and he chases him. He stops and makes a call, and some others run after Izuku and Izuna, but they don't see them. Izuku and Izuna run in and say in unison, Okay. 1, 2, 3.
There's a guy chasing us.
They go over to the bar table and they see they go over the bar table into where they can't see, not in the bar table, but the space in between the bar supplies and the bar table. And they see the Tipsy Troop and say, "I will buy you booze after this." One of them says, "Okay, that's good enough for me," and they pass out. They bring his gang with them to attack the boys. The employees somehow pull guns and use their quirks or powers to fight them, and they have a gunfight. Izuku and Izuna crawl to the safe room and runs to Devil's room. They run in and yell,
Dad, people are shooting up the casino.
The Devil says, "What?" They say, "They are shooting the place up." Devil gets up off his chair and walks menacingly in front where all the shooting was, and after a few minutes all the shooting stopped. But screams replaced the shooting. It sounded like they were in agonizing pain. Then it stopped. Izuku walked over and saw the devil with glowing scars and the body of a man, the man in half bloodied. Izuna peeked over Izuku's shoulder and immediately threw up. Izuku was sickened, but not enough to throw up like Izuna. Izuku then gets worried and catches him and takes him to the room. Izuku says before leaving, "I'll be taking Izuna to our room. Tell me when you're done cleaning up." Izuku puts him on his back and goes to their bedroom, since they share a room. Izuku gets some water for his brother, and Devil comes in and says, "How are you both holding up?" Izuku says he's good, but a bit shaken. What you did was really unsettling to see. I love you, Dad, but try not to do those things in front of us. I'd rather not watch someone get ripped apart by their abdomen. Devil hugs Izuku and Izuku hugs back. Devil wishes them a good rest and leaves. Izuku smiles and goes to sleep. So guys, the reason I didn't upload this yesterday when I was planning on doing it, it turns out my app that I use doesn't allow me to record 40-minute videos.
And it only allows 30, sadly, so she can only do 20 minutes or at least 30.
And I just, and I have to, pay for them to at least let me, have more video time.
Yeah, and we're poor.
We're not that poor, but I don't like to spend money on
Yeah, we have cash, but we don't have cards, so we can't give them an ID a card number, but yeah, we can't do that because we don't have any money on the card. Only mine, but that doesn't work right now because I'm poor. But we took so much time and effort in that video, and it didn't allow that. She was really agitated.
Let's just say that.
Yeah.
And I might cancel What If Deku was Virgil and Logan Sanders. And I posted that, but I only have a bit, so I might just cancel it. So yeah. Bye guys. Have a good day or good night.